Hello everyone, it's Nady, and today we'll be testing out the Anastasia Beverly Hills AMREZY palette. As you gorgeous people know, this is about the product, not the people behind it. Any tiff you may have with them, cast that shit away because this is a channel of positive energy, okay? Thank you. So, how the fuck is everyone today? I am a little bit under the weather if you couldn't hear and tell from the way I fucking look. Nothing serious, it's very minor, just, you know, a double ear infection and I can't feel my throat. But honestly, there's been a lot of shit going down lately and I really need to escape my reality. And the best way to do that is to be with the people that I love the most and do what I love the most, which is play with makeup. And I actually have a whole fuck ton of things to review, but today I thought this might seem the most fun. And before we get too far into this, I did happen to order 2 of these, so I will be giving one away. And I kind of had this idea where I think every month or maybe every other month, I want to feature a smaller YouTuber in a giveaway. You know, I'm not able to do much, but I do want to be able to help others grow. And so I'd like to find smaller channels that really do push out good content and are making that content for the right reason. You know, they're not like money hungry. They're not doing this because it's just like an easy job. They're doing this just because they love it. Their followers love them. They have interesting material, a great personality. There's nothing worse than a YouTuber without personality, yet somehow they seem to get like millions of followers. I'll drink to that bitch. And so one YouTuber that I'd like to nominate, who actually has kind of become a very close friend of mine. She's not in this to make money because she's not making money, at least not yet. But her content is very, very simple. She doesn't use these big giant studio lights. She just uses her iPhone, and there's something so raw about that. I turn her on when I'm getting ready. That doesn't sound right. I watch her videos when I get ready. There we go. She's very comfortable to listen to because she's just talking. She's just chilling, and she's excellent to just put on because you feel like you're talking with her. She is gorgeous and glamorous. She has so many fucking cool stories that I really hope she brings to her channel. I know her. Many of you probably know her. That is Rose, aka Beauty Boomer. So for this giveaway, the only requirements are that you are subscribed to this channel as well as hers. Please feel free to go leave like a heart or some kind of emoji on her videos. I'm sure she'll love it. Please check out her videos, help support her, watch her grow, and if you know of a YouTuber that you think I should nominate and check out, please let me know. Other than subscribing, there really aren't more requirements. There are a few things that you can do to get more entries, but you don't have to. All of the details are down below. This is a worldwide giveaway. Good luck to everyone who enters. Just make sure that you're at least 18 or older or have your parents' consent. Yes, now that I've done all that, I hope this is at least a good palette. Oh, Jesus, do I really look like that? I am on camera with those under eyes. Okay. Thank you to the makeup gods for creating concealer. Okay, so onto the actual palette review. Here we have it, yet another AMREZY product. I never got the highlighter, although it looked so beautiful. I don't need another goddamn highlighter in my collection, so I just skipped on it, but I have heard so many amazing things about it, so I'm hoping this palette is just as spectacular, although I've seen pictures of it, and I really can't call makeup boring anymore because I've gotten shit for it, but if we were to call makeup boring, this would be it. Let's go to the C4How website and see if anybody said anything about it. All right, this palette retails for $49, which really isn't bad because I think you get, what, 2 or 4 extra shades in here? And even though more often than not, Anastasia's color stories will put me the fuck to sleep, their formulas are banging. Like, it is very rare to find a bad Anastasia formula. Okay, this says it has 0 reviews, but then it actually has reviews on the bottom. This has 3 out of 5 stars. Why am I not surprised? Okay, let's start with the lowest and just see what we're working with. It actually only has 1 star. Did not like the pressed glitters, not too many good looks with this palette. Okay, I didn't know there was pressed glitters in here. We know how I feel about glitter. However, the Titty Booty palette, I love the glitters in those, so maybe we'll try them in this palette and see how they compare. The next lowest review is 2 stars, which says basically a hybrid of all their other palettes. This whole concept is a weird mesh of every Anastasia palette they've put out in the last year. Very unnecessary. These are all leftovers of the modern renaissance. I don't think I have that palette, so I'm not complaining about it. Then we have a 3-star review, which says patchy colors. This is not the usual Anastasia quality, but more expensive than the other palettes. Is this more expensive? How much are their palettes normally? I thought they were that much. Oh, they're normally like 42 to 45-ish, unless you get one of the big ass ones, then they're 60. So I'm not too upset about the price because you are getting a few more shades. Then the 5 stars say beautiful, vibrant, must have, but this product is free of cruelty, parabens, and gluten. Just for those snackers out there who might want to crunch and munch on this bitch. So I'm not gonna lie, I don't know who AMREZY is. I only only ever heard of her when her highlighter came out, and I still don't know who she is. But I googled her. She's absolutely fucking stunning. Holy tits. I'm not saying she has nice tits. I don't know what her boobs look like, but holy gorgeous. I looked her up because in their description they say you can create any AMREZY look you love, and she does look like she creates a very, very nude but glam looks. It doesn't really look like she dabbles much with color, which that's okay. A lot of people don't love poppin' color, so I understand that. However, I'm just a little sad because it seems like all Anastasia knows how to do lately is come out with neutral palettes, and I think people are just getting bored. They did come out with pro palettes, which I love, even though the color story was a fucking clusterfuck. I still think they were really beautiful, but it just doesn't make sense to come out with like the Carly palette, which was very neutral, very, very blah, and then this, which once again is very neutral, and the only thing saving it is that blue, which how many more blues does this world need? And I can't really complain. It's not like I'm being forced to buy their products. I have a choice. But when you love a brand's formula, you want a little bit more diversity, and I feel like we're not getting that. So that's my 2 cents. Let's go ahead and open this up. Why is there glitter falling everywhere? Did one of these break? No, even worse. The whole fucking thing is glittery. Oh God, my worst nightmare. Woo! At least I can kill a bug with this. So here we have the packaging. It's very, very frou-frou, I guess. I don't mind glitter packaging. Like, when I'm looking at glitter, I kind of fucking love it, but I don't love it when it's flying all over in the air coming off of the cardboard. That is tacky. Otherwise, I think it's cute. Let's go ahead and take out the little plastic wrapper. And here we go. You know, actually, I think that's prettier in person than it is in pictures. All of these have kind of like a what is that? There's like a rat shit or something in Gemini. Unless it's just a chunk of pigment. Do we see that? You probably can't. What about that? Do we see that? I don't know what that is. Let me just... Oh, it came out. Okay, so there we have it. I don't know what that is, but I'm assuming it's probably like a piece of the black that's underneath it. Let me just like feel, oh. Ew, what is that? It's like a big globe of oil. And then when I blend it out, it's like red. I wonder if maybe it's like a piece of lipstick or something. Oh, it actually smells like engine lube or like grease out of some kind of a cog. It just smells very mechanical. That doesn't make me feel good. Ew. I mean, we see that, right? Yeah, it's... I've never had any kind of issue like this with an Anastasia palette, so this is a huge rarity, and really not to be like that bitch, but I have kind of noticed a huge change in their company since like the roles have shifted. I am noticing that the glitter from the packaging is falling into the mats. Jeez. Oh God, I just coughed up a lung. I think this palette is pretty, but it's a little messy. Oh, we're just gonna act like that didn't fucking happen and move the hell on. This does look a lot prettier than I thought it would. Is it anything that I really need or that the world needs? No. But I do think they are really, really pretty, and I could see myself creating a lot of pretty looks with this. Maybe not a lot, but a few, at least 2. I'm so sorry. I'm not even gonna attempt to sing the Swatches song today. So we're just gonna like go in with live swatches and be okay with it. Oh my God, it looks like I got a lap dance from Kesha. I do want to point out that normally packaging does not matter. Like, I couldn't give fewer shits about it. However, the glitter fallout on this palette makes me want to never ever fucking reach for it. It doesn't matter how great the formula is or how good the colors are inside. If this shit's glitter, I'm not gonna reach for it. I'm just saying, like, sometimes packaging can actually ruin a product. All right, let's dip into Wasted, which you have to be very, very, very gentle with. It's extremely light and fluffy and kind of powdery, but it feels really nice. So let's go into Barb 2. Oh, super fucking pretty. And Litty, it kind of has a gelatinous feel. So I'm assuming that it would probably stay on the lid. That's a good sign. And then Cupcake, a gorgeous lilac shimmer, will go right here. Very nice. And there. Oh, ew. Let's try that again. Oh, goddamn. It won't come off my fucking finger. Like, even when I press it on, it is stuck on my finger. Okay, then we've got this lilac shade. Wow, Barb though, I have never seen anything like that before. I don't think you're gonna be able to tell on camera, and yes, I'm flipping you the bird, but it goes from like Barbie pink to green to like a soft baby pink. It is really pretty. Oh my god, there's blue in there too. I really fucking like that. Also, I'm really warm. We gotta turn on this fan. I'm sure you'll be able to hear it. I'm sorry, but holy god. Then we'll go in with Dragon, Leo, Gemini, and Georgia. Once again, extremely fluffy and kind of powdery. Like, a little bit goes a very long ways. Oh god. I don't know what it is about them, but once you rub them on, they kind of pill up. Those glitters. Ugh. The shimmers, though, I think are great, but the glitters just stick to my fingers, and I don't love that. But here we have the first group of swatches, if my camera will focus. Come on, you dirty bastard. There we go. Do those glitters not look like somebody sharted on my hand? Shimmers, though, I think look stunning once they're blended out. Really, I don't have many complaints about those. That multi-chrome shimmer, Barb. Oh, that has got to be one of the prettiest Anastasia shadows that I think I've ever seen. Wow, exquisite. God, that glitter. I wish you could see my hand. Oh, fuck, and it's like flying everywhere. I thought maybe we'd try one of these glitters, but honey, you can bet your tasty taint I ain't putting these anywhere near my eyeballs. All right, so let's hop on to the next row. We have AMREZY, Anastasia, New Yorker, and OG. We're dipping into the mattes. The shimmers are really good once again, but you have to like blend them up and down, otherwise they will just fall off your hand. No idea how they are on the eyes, but those mattes, awesome quality, at least with swatching. Swatches don't really mean shit, but these are the kind of mattes that Anastasia is known for. They are killer. Then last up we have Semsa 1988, BK, and Hugo, and those mattes are awesome. Hugo isn't the best. Maybe let's try to dip in again and no, that just isn't that good. Okay, there we have those swatches. I'm so sorry for the shitty application. I'm doing my best here, honey. Other than Hugo, which I'm sure is probably really fucking good once it's on a brush, they all seem great. This is a very, very, very user-friendly palette, at least with the color scheme. Let's go ahead and see how the quality is and do a look. I'm gonna apply a dab of moisturizer to my face so I don't look like a dried out hag. And for primer, I'm going in with this Milk Makeup Luminous Blur Stick. Can't believe I'm putting makeup on while I'm sick. This just feels so unnatural. When y'all are sick, do you still put on makeup or are you just like, fuck it? I've never had a job that I've like worn makeup to other than this. So I'm very curious, like if you normally beat your face for work, do you still do it if you're not feeling well? If so, honey, like dedication, wow. Then I'm also gonna go in with a little bit of Laura Mercier foundation primer. Ugh, God, another fucking fruit fly. For foundation, let's try this ColourPop No Filter stick in the shade Medium 85C. And I'm gonna blend that in with my Hank and Henry brush in the style Tasha. Oh, this ColourPop is such a beautiful foundation. Because they come out with things so frequently, I really lose interest with them, and it's kind of the same with Anastasia for me. Like, even though their products are great, the frequency just turns me off. But at least with ColourPop, they're on the more affordable side. Not so much with Anastasia. Oh no. And a little bit of Consuela. I'm gonna set under the eyes with some Hourglass Veil Powder. There we go, just like that. You can't even tell I'm fucking sick as shit. Let's just take a little bit of that all over the rest of the face to give it a nice good set. Oh god, I feel like this video is so innocent I barely made any dick jokes. I'm gonna prime my eyes with my usual NYX shadow base. And there aren't any light colors in here that I can use to like highlight the brow with because that is definitely like a satiny shimmer. So let's just go ahead and hop right in with a color. I think I want to do a simple look today. I know, shocker. Because we all know damn well that I'm gonna look like a fucking drag queen by the end of this, oopsie. But because we've used pretty much every color in here in other Anastasia palettes, I think I want to do like a berry color. So let's go in with some Semsa, is that how you say that? And we're gonna take that and bring it all along the crease line, back and forth. Ooh, already I like that. It applies really well. Let's see how it blends out over something a little bit tacky. And I'm talking about my primer, not my jokes. I think this seems all right. It might be the slightest bit patchy. I think that I can only tell it's patchy in the monitor. In person, it doesn't look half bad. I don't know, what do you think? It's a really pretty color, I know that. I think that blended out nicely. Like, it's a very even looking now. Let me go in with a little bit more to try to deepen that color up. Huh, okay. I like this. Do I look like a clown yet? That's me thinking I didn't before I started this. All right, so that's probably as saturated as I'm gonna get the color. I have put on like 3 or 4 more layers on each side, and it just keeps kind of fading into like a dusty plum. The only other color in here that I'm remotely interested in is Yugo, because it did seem a little bit kind of weird to swatch, so I want to see how it blends out on a brush. So we will start this right here on the outer corner and kind of focus it right there, and we'll plop that on with a Morphe, I think M433 brush, and see how this bitch blends out. Already, I can see that it's doing on the eye exactly what it did on my hand, which was you put it on and it doesn't do much more. Like, it doesn't spread out, it doesn't blend out, it just is there. It's like a fucking enigma. The weirdest thing, honestly, but beautiful color. I just wish it blended out. Actually, maybe the more you work it around, it kind of blends out. Let's go ahead and put some on the inner corner too and do kind of like a halo eye. But is that shadow really anything spectacular? No, in fact, that's probably one of my least favorite Anastasia shadows possibly ever. Just seems a little bit finicky. See, but on this eye, it's blending out really nicely, so what the fuck is happening? Alright, I went ahead and put a stripe down my eyes, because why not? On that stripe, I really want to try some Barb. Ooh, really pretty, but also kind of a letdown. I wonder if maybe instead I should go in with some Cupcake. Let's try that. Okay. It's okay. Over that, I'm gonna relayer on some Barb. Hey, you know what? I'm just gonna take it all the way up to the inner corner of the eye. I am shit at halo eyes. Even though there was no concealer towards the front of my eye, these actually still cut the crease really, really well. I'm shocked. Let's also take some AMREZY. And right here on the outer part of the eye, I'm gonna kind of blend it up there. Oh God. That was not a good choice. Ooh. I don't know if it's just the color or the texture of the shadow. It's very, very wet. Ooh, no. Ooh, hopefully all the shimmer will disappear and I'll be left with that color. In my sickness, I'm feeling a little bit brave, so I think we're actually gonna try some glitter. Preparing myself for the regret I'm about to feel. Let's go into Litty. And I'm thinking I'm gonna have to use a brush because it would not come off of my fingers. And it seems to be applying with the brush. It's just that color does not go with this look. Fuck. Oh my God, it is going everywhere on my face. Fuck. This is a terrible color choice. Oh, it looks like somebody sneezed a loogie of glitter onto my face. Do we see this? It's just splotchy and gross, and it looked pink in the pan here like it would go with this color, but it does not. It's like for Halloween, I got gay pink eye. I think there's any way I can like take that glitter off. Oh my God, I hate it so much. Normally not this negative, but oh, this palette. I'm just gonna say right now, this is by far probably my least favorite Anastasia palette that we've tested in a good while. Like, I don't hate this palette, I just don't like it. It just seems incredibly inconsistent and very unnecessary. And I'm not saying that because I'm sick or anything. I legitimately feel not good things about this palette, and it was kind of from the start. The moment the glitter fell all over me from the packaging, I knew we were in for a bumpy ride. Okay, let's just get on with the review. I'm sure we can end up with a really pretty look from this palette. So for the lower lash, I'm gonna dip back into this berry, and we're just gonna smoke it out all along the lash line. That shadow is really, really beautiful. Like, it blends out effortlessly, and I'm sure the other mattes do as well. I should probably be using them, but I know that I've seen these in the other palettes, so it's not like they're anything special at all. Though really, it's not like anything in this palette is super special, other than Barb, which, Barb, you disappointed me. And then we'll smudge out a bit of Yugo, and then let's take a little bit of Wasted. Oh my God, it's everywhere. And I'm gonna highlight the inner corner with that. At least attempt to. I put it on and it just disappeared. Okay, guess let's try highlighting the brow bone. Oh my God. Nope, disappeared there too. Guess it doesn't really matter that we got extra shadows in here because it's basically like we didn't. So instead I'm gonna go and highlight my brow with this NYX Wonder Pencil. And I'm also gonna line my lower waterline with this. And then to finish this look up, I'm gonna press some BK into the lashes. Ah, very pretty. Okay, I really just don't love the way this looks, and so I want to add a little bit of oomph to this from a third party. I'm gonna go in with this Lemon Head in the shade Houdini, and I'm just gonna add a teeny tiny bit where I added this shimmer. This palette just kind of pissed me off, man. And hopefully with this, it'll really help things pop. Oh, There we go. That is literally what this palette was missing. I gotta let this dry down a little bit, but do we see the difference in sides? Like, this one is popping so much more. I think this one is still really pretty, but I mean, if I had to choose, oh, yes. Oh my god. I just got so fucking tired. And here we are with the final look. I actually really like it. Gonna be honest though, I think what really adds the visual orgasm to this though is that glitter. Without it, I think it'd still be a pretty look, but that really helped it pop. Yes, bitch, I like this so much. Although I am partial to purple, so that might be why. I don't want to say it's a flop because it's not like the quality of this was that bad. A few of the shadows we could really do without, but as a whole, it was a good palette. But is it something that I recommend? No, not at all. I really don't feel like there's many people who need this palette. Like, even if this is your first Anastasia palette, I think you could do so much better. Like, let's start with the packaging. This is some messy ass bullshit that I probably will never ever reach for again just because it sheds. I already have 2 animals that shed. I don't need my makeup to as well. Then these colors. I was so excited about Barb. It was okay. Maybe over a black it would look better, but I was very unenthused with it. Cupcake I thought was really pretty, but Liddy did not match the shades that it's between. And literally everything else you can find in other Anastasia palettes. So if you're like me who owns almost all of them, this is fucking pointless. And I feel like we've said that for like the last 6 palettes of theirs. It's like they grab from all their old good ones that people liked and re-put them into new things and give it a new name, and I'm over that shit. Do I think it's worth the price? Quality wise, yes. I do think it's pretty decent quality, but other than that, no. Is it awful? No, not at all. But is this something that I'm really, really happy about? No. I don't know. Visually, I think it looks a whole lot better in person than it ever did online. But like, these 2 browns are almost identical. It just kind of feels a little slapped together and sloppy. But that's just me. I'm sure there's lots of people out there that love it, and that's totally okay. It's not like it has bad quality issues other than like a glob of whatever the fuck was in that one. It's more the color story that I'm not in love with. But yes, there you go. Don't forget about the giveaway. All the details are down below. Thank you all so much for being here. I love having you. Like always, please be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell down below so that you're notified anytime I upload a new video. Don't forget my newest collection of highlighters, including Black Ice, which does change from black to white, is available at thepoplex.com. Also, my latest album, Kiss of Fame, is available everywhere online that music is sold. Thank you so much to everyone who's supporting them. Comment down below, let me know what you thought of this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter at OfficialNady, and you can follow me online at thepoplex.com. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you again soon. Bye.